everyone, I am back with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of September 4th to the 10th. Yes, that's what it is, 2017. And for this week and for the month of September, I'm going to be using the Steampunk Tarot as well as the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I think they just go together so great. It's very fall, all the browns and everything. I find it just great for September. And if you follow me on Instagram, I do like during the week a daily tarot and oracle draw, and I'm going to be using these two decks for that. And if you want a reading from me, you can go below, click on the Etsy shop and order a reading. And unless I'm intuitively guided otherwise, I will probably be using these decks for this month. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely check that out below. But otherwise, let's get started with the weekly readings. So let's start with Aries. As always, I have pre-shuffled. And Aries, we have the Queen of Wands. So this week, Aries, is a time to really get out there, a time to really be more social. You might want to put on a party or attend a party. But it shows that you're feeling a lot more like yourself and that you're a lot more energized than you were. You might have been feeling really tired before, and it's saying you're just feeling like you have so much more energy. You're feeling more yourself, more creative, and more social, like you want to get out there and do some things. And you're more likely to stand up for yourself this week as well. So a good week for Aries. For Taurus, we have the Lovers. So Taurus, you're going to be faced with a choice this week, and it's one where you're being asked to follow your heart rather than your head. And both choices may look equally good, but you're really going to have to listen to your heart on this one to know which way to go. It also shows that if you might be facing a decision with a partner, with your lover, with your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you know, whoever it is in your life, you may be facing a choice with them as well, and that you're going to have to take into consideration what they think too. For Gemini, we have the Hierophant. So Gemini, this is not a week to go against trends or, you know, go against what authority says. This is a week to, you know, follow order and tradition and do what you're asked to do. You also might find a lot of comfort in tradition as well, and comfort in history and family, and in those kind of things. So a lot of nostalgia this week, I think, for Gemini, but in a good way. And it's not, like I said, it's not a week to kind of go against things. Like, it's a week to kind of go with authority and go with expectations this week. I know that's not the most exciting kind of, you know, forecast for the week, but it is saying if you do that, things will go well for you. For Cancer, we have the Empress. So Cancer, you're going to be feeling very creative and abundant this week. This is a time where you're going to feel like you have a lot to give others, a lot to share with others, and feeling very abundant. It's also a good sign, you know, if you are, you know, looking to get pregnant, or, you know, if you're, you know, looking to give birth, if you're pregnant already, this is definitely a good sign for you, Cancer. But it's also, it's just saying like it's a good time to give birth to things in general. So any kind of creative idea or project or business or anything like that is saying that you're very fertile in a lot of areas. For Leo, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is a week for Leo to be receptive, to stand back, not to take action, but to observe, to be receptive, and to be inspired. And it shows that there's a lot of emotions going on for you, Leo, and they may be overflowing. And it's saying that it's okay to let those emotions out. And it shows that you're also receptive to new relationships, whether that's love or friendship, but there's a lot of receptivity to things emotional this week. For Virgo, we have the Nine of Swords, and it shows that Virgos, this is a time where you're going to be feeling quite worried about things, but you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. You might be staying up at night fretting about stuff, worrying about things, and Virgos do like, you know, details, and you're not going to be able to control all the details right now, and that's okay. Try not to worry too much about it. Things have a tendency to take care of themselves, so it's a time, it's telling you not to worry too much, Virgo. I know you like to worry, but don't do it too much. For Libra, we have Justice, which is, you know, perfect for Libra. It's saying that this is a week that is going to be very balanced for you, and that there's some decisions that you're going to have to make with your head. Unlike Taurus being asked to make decisions with their heart, you're going to have to make one with your head. You're going to have to look at all the facts and make a decision that's fair for everyone involved. And you will be able to do that. I mean, especially Libra, you're quite capable of doing that. It also says if you're involved in any kind of legal issue this week, things will go in your favor. Scorpio, we have the Eight of Wands. It's going to be a busy week for you. A lot of just running here and there, back and forth, doing a lot of things, a lot of talk, a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls. It's going to be busy communication week, but it's a week where you feel like you're really getting ahead, like it's very positive. So just be prepared. It is going to be busy. For Sagittarius, we have the Fool. So good time for Sagittarius. If you want to start anything new, it's a great time to take a risk, do something different, take a leap. Also good time just to have fun and to kind of reconnect with the innocence inside you and your humor, which is always, you know, one of Sagittarius' best traits is their sense of humor. For Capricorn, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Capricorn this week, a lot of major arcana this week for people. This is a week where things may happen that feel fated in a lot of ways. It may feel like there's things just happening to you, but it's how we respond to those things that determines whether or not things in the future go for us well or badly, or you know, we can decide how we're going to react to things. So even if something feels like, you know, it just kind of happened to you, good or bad, you have control over the outcome as far as like how you react to it. When the Wheel of Fortune is upright, it shows that there's some good luck coming your way, that there's something good coming for you, and there's nothing that you have to do. It's just coming for you this week. So heads up, watch for opportunities this week, Capricorn. For Aquarius, we have the World. So Aquarius, it is a week where you feel like you've really made a leap ahead. It's a week where you feel like you've graduated to another level. So if you are actually like changing jobs or moving house or, you know, graduating or going on, you know, a lot of people are starting school or starting like a new college year or anything. It's showing that you're going to really feel like you've made a big step forward in your life. And I think even if you're not doing those things, Aquarius, you're going to start to feel like, you know what, I've grown a lot, and it's time to give yourself a pat on the back. And Pisces, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So Pisces, slow and steady wins the race. You're going to have to this week just keep plodding along. No major changes. Just keep moving slowly and steadily forward in the changes that you're making to things. And, you know, it's not, I know, not terribly exciting, but it says to be patient and to keep making the little changes, and you'll get where you're going. So that's what I see for this week. I did pull a card from the Vintage Wisdom deck for all of us, and what I have is Wisdom. This card really makes me think of Athena. You've got the owl there. It's just like a beautiful card. Like this deck I just find really lovely and beautiful. It's a collage deck of different postcards from the Victorian, Edwardian, and some from the 1920s. But when I see this card, what it says is we need to listen to our inner wisdom. We need to listen to all the wisdom that we've gained from our experiences and also to our intuition. And I know for a couple of the signs it was saying there was going to be some decisions this week. And we had a lot of major arcana cards. So it's really asking us to listen to our inner wisdom. And for some people that might be using more of your head and stepping back and being analytical. And for others it might be listening to their heart and being open in their emotions to things. So however wisdom shows up for you, it's asking you to listen to that this week. So that's what I'm seeing. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.